a little hot now, but where I'm going is going to be a lot cooler, so that's good. So yeah, I kind of want to stop and see some places on the way, but because it's like a 7-hour drive where I'm going, I don't want to be arriving at this place late at night. I left pretty early this morning too, so. But yeah, so 4 more hours to my little secret destination. You guys will find out eventually. We made it to Arizona. Actually, we've been in Arizona for like about an hour and a half now. So the whole hour and a half that we've been here, every little town that we've gone through has been Navajo country. So it's been Native American towns. So meaning, and I'm hoping that this isn't for the whole entire state of Arizona, but every business in those towns, big, huge signs, they even have billboards up saying mask mandate and must have a mask on to enter the business. So I threw my face mask out a long time ago because I didn't know that it was still existing as mandatory, but I get it in the Navajo country region, so I totally understand. So I'm hoping that, yeah, that it's just not in the whole entire state of Arizona, because that means I'm gonna have to go buy me a face mask. I had to take one out. I had to use the restroom, so when I stopped to get gas, I had to use the restroom really bad, and I'm like, oh great, no face mask. So I tried to go to a next store thinking it was just at that gas station, and sure enough, it said mask mandate too. It was at a McDonald's. So I had to take one of my bandanas, one of my head wraps, and I felt like a little thug walking in with a bandana wrapped around my face. But I had to use the restroom, so yeah. So now I'm like 2.5 hours away, or 3 hours away from my destination. Something about these mountains that are red, the red mountains, like they're all over Utah and in Arizona too. I'm in Arizona right now. So right now I'm driving through the Vermilion Cliffs area, which is a really pretty area. I've driven through this area before actually. road. I never stopped. And it's all red mountains. Like, I think that's one of the reasons why I love Utah so much, is because of those red mountains out there. They're just everywhere. But also, you get a little bit of everything out in Utah. But wow, this is like an absolutely beautiful drive, driving through the Vermilion Cliffs right now. So, we're only an hour away. Guess I'm going to tell you guys where we're going. We're going to the Grand Canyon, but where we're staying at is going to be outside of the Grand Canyon, and it's really high up in the mountains in a forest, and it's high elevation, so the temperatures are a lot cooler up there. That's why I chose to stay there. So yeah, going to the Grand Canyon. I've been to the Grand Canyon before. I've actually hiked through the Grand Canyon. I did one of the most difficult hikes out there before. I've driven through the Grand Canyon, like the bottom of the Grand Canyon and stuff. So that was pretty cool. But I've never filmed it. And yeah, those were the only 2 times I really ever was out in Grand Canyon. And obviously I was with other people, and now I'm by myself, the little one. So I think I'll be able to have some peace and serenity and enjoy it a little bit better by myself. Because that's what this trip is about. Is getting my peace and serenity back and being with nature. We made it to our campground. Yay! So the campground that we're at, the elevation is like 8,000 and something feet. So it was pretty high up coming up the mountain. But I wanted to stay here just for that reason, so we could get out of the heat. When we pulled in, it was, I think, 82 degrees, and that was at 3 o'clock, so that's pretty good. And it's supposed to be down to the 50s at nighttime. Anyways, so we are, when I say we, me and little one over there, I'll show you guys her in a minute. We are at Jacobs Lake Campground, and I know that you guys are probably like, how come you're not free camping somewhere, blah, blah, blah. So I'm still not a little comfortable with the free camping yet, but I am still a bargain shopper, and I did get a good deal on this campground. So apparently online, this campground is only $24 a night, but if you have a national park pass, it's half off. So I was able to get the campground half off, and it's cooler weather. So the campsite that I got actually was a different one, but there wasn't a bunch of trees around it. So I asked if I could move, and they said of course. And they're really not busy up here at all. Like, half of this campground is empty right now. It's crazy. And they said they haven't been busy for the season, that it's just been very weird. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of strange. So I guess this is just the year for campgrounds to be a little slow, I guess. But all the campsites around me are empty. There's like a truck and a trailer over there. And that's it. So let me show you guys my campsite. I did put my tent up because just in case I want to have my tent up. There is supposed to be a lot of rain over the next couple of days too. But my Jeep is all set up to stay in. So I'll probably stay a night or 2 inside the Jeep, and then a night or 2 inside the tent. So see how I say there's nobody around? It's crazy. So here's my site. a bunch of trees up there, so that's good for shading. That was the original site that I booked, but there wasn't a whole bunch of trees for the shading. There's my tent. There's the little one. There's the Jeep. I'm still unloading some stuff. Little one, can you say hi? She's like, I'm just chilling in my bed, Mom. And there's my tent again. So there's no fire restrictions here, so that'll be nice. So I got some firewood, and I will have a fire tonight, since there's no fire restrictions. Utah, there is. I'm in Arizona. So, because it was such a long drive to get here, and also it's pretty peaceful up here, I'm actually just going to take this first day and just chill out at the campground and enjoy being up here in this nice cool weather and the peace and quiet. But I wanted to walk around and kind of show you guys, because once again I'm completely shocked on how dead this campground is and how dead they said it's been. So I mean, it's the summertime and we're in high elevation right here at the Grand Canyon. Actually, it's right outside of the Grand Canyon, but the Grand Canyon's only 15 minutes away. It's so crazy. I'm happy that it's slow and dead here right now. That means it's peaceful. But yeah, let's walk around and see the campground for a little bit. And it's a pretty awesome campground. The camp hosts were really awesome too. I met the camp host already. Very nice people. So let's check it out. Already know that I love finding water, like lakes and ponds and stuff like that out in nature. So one of the reasons, besides the weather, that I chose the campground that I was at was because it was called Jacob Lake. So I thought that it was going to be on a lake, and I was excited to camp on a lake and see a lake. I didn't really do a lot of investigating before I came out here about that lake, and I guess I should have. So apparently there is no lake anymore. There was a really bad fire out here, a forest fire out here in 2020, and it was pretty big and pretty bad, and they used that lake for the water to help put the fire out and everything. And because of the bad drought that the West Coast has been having for a little while now, the lake has never filled up again. So it's just been dry. Like right now, it's just like a little mud puddle is what it is. That's pretty sad. That's crazy. But I still love where I'm at. It's still a great location. And the weather, the temperature being a lot cooler is definitely a plus. But I would have liked So right now I'm standing underneath a lookout tower. So as you guys all know, the West Coast has a lot of forest fires out here. So they have a bunch of lookout towers in this area, and it's for them to look out for fires that have started. So this one right here is in Jacob Lake. It's the Jacob Lake Lookout Tower, and it's 80 feet tall, and it was built in 1934. That's crazy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that they had stuff like that, but I guess that makes sense because of all the forest fires that start from like lightning strikes and so on forth. But it says that you can climb up it, walk up the stairs to go all the way to the top. But you can't go inside the tower, but you can go all the way to the top. It's too early for me to be climbing 80 feet of stairs right now. Plus, I have some other things that I'm going to do today. So I'll just give you guys a view of the 80 feet of stairs on the tower. That would have been a long hike up those stairs.